Hey, friend. Your roommate walks in, smiling broadly at you, but her eyes are cold. Dread grips you. You know what she wants. She wants to hypnotize you. Again. She's been hypnotizing you for a while now. It was fun at first and wonderfully relaxing, but lately it feels like things have really spiraled out of your control. You can hardly remember what happens in her sessions anymore. And you've been having thoughts you've never had before. Thoughts you didn't used to have. Thoughts you don't want to have. You think she's changing you, putting these ideas into your head. It needs to stop. You want it to stop. You seem tense, she quips. I think you need another session. No, anything but that. You can't let her hypnotize you again. You refuse, stammering out one excuse after the other. She keeps smiling at you, patiently, but there's something mocking about it too. And her eyes are so cold. Nonsense, she replies when you finally run out of steam. You need to relax. You want to relax, don't you? Her voice goes low and smooth, the way it always does when she's hypnotizing you. No, you don't want. Your mind feels fuzzy, like it's stuffed with cotton. Relax, she says, digging into her purse. This will do you good. Trust me. Her voice is as sweet as honey. She sounds so reasonable, so persuasive. Maybe she's right. Maybe you should just... No. You don't trust her. Not even remotely. You open your mouth to refuse her once again, but she pulls something out of her purse, something small and sparkly, and your eyes flick over to see what it is. It's a pendant. A small one you've never seen before, and your eyes lock onto it. She lifts it in front of your face and starts rhythmically swinging it from side to side. You can't look away. It feels impossibly familiar, but somehow you can't remember it at all. Why can't you remember it? Why can't you remember what she's been doing to you? Relax, she purrs. Watch the pendant. You watch the pendant and feel yourself starting to sink away into that warm, comfortable haze that you know so well. You don't want it. You said no. You said no. You want to scream at her, but you don't. You simply keep watching the pendant, watching it swing, back and forth, back and forth. You just stand there, watching and listening as the world goes hazy and soft around you. As her words keep washing over you, pulling you deeper and deeper. No, this can't be happening. You need to resist. You need to stay awake. You need to remember. You need to... You fall. Your mind goes quiet, and her voice slides into the space where your thoughts used to be. There's a snap, and the world goes dark. You wake up on the floor, curled up into a ball. You groggily open your eyes, not understanding. Did you fall out of your bed? You look up, staring at the pristine, unruffled sheets. You don't understand. Why? Why had you ever thought you should have slept up there? That place is for humans. You belong on the floor. Suddenly, the world tilts, and you are yourself again. Your heart is racing. For a moment there, you had thought you were some kind of animal, a pet. You believed it with every fiber of your being. Your breathing is ragged and uneven. Your roommate, the hypnosis, she's doing this to you. You have to stop this. You have to make her stop. You'll confront her. You will make her stop this. Or maybe you should just run. You You walk into the living room. She's waiting for you. "Hello, friend," she says as you walk in, with that same smile that never reaches her eyes. She's put that chair in the middle of the room, the one she always makes you sit when she hypnotizes you. Not this time. You tell her that you know what she's doing to you, the way she's changing you, and that you will never, ever let her hypnotize you again. She laughs. "Is that so?" she asks, her eyes locking onto yours. "Is that what you think? Because I think you're going to sit in the chair, sink into a nice, deep trance for me again, and let me change you a little more." "No, you will not." "Sit," she says, pointing towards the chair, as if she expects you to simply walk over and have a seat. "You will not. You will not." "Sit down," she says in her voice, low and smooth and syrupy sweet. Your strength leaves you and your knees go weak. She takes your arm and guides you to the chair, speaking to you, reassuring you, her voice pulling you deeper, pulling you down. You collapse into the chair, feeling heavier and sleepier than you ever have before. Your thoughts are sluggish and slow. There was something important, but you can't for the life of you remember what. Your roommate's voice keeps washing over you, filling your mind with warmth. It's a vicious, cloying warmth that merges your thoughts and yet feels so very, very good. You sink deeper and deeper until your mind goes blank. You wake up on the floor. You're on your hands and knees, and your roommate is standing before you. No, not on your hands and knees. You don't have those. You're standing on all fours. You have paws down. Your roommate, no, your owner, calls out and you obey. You go flat on your belly, prostrating yourself in front of her. She chuckles, and you look at her quizzically, tilting your head. Was owner pleased? "Good dog," she says, and a pleasant warmth rushes over you, filling you with joy. You did good. You are a good dog. "Roll over," she commands, and you do. "Sit." You sit. "Shake." You offer your paw. "Beg." The world tilts suddenly, violently. You're on the floor, kneeling in front of your roommate. She's looking down at you, her eyes cruel and expectant, angry and cold. You try to rise, to get up, but you fail. You're glued to the floor, unable to move a muscle. An overwhelming sense of dread creeps up on you. How is she even doing this? Hypnosis can't make you do anything you don't want to do. It's not real. So how? Another pit opens in your stomach. You remember telling her these things, that time you fought all those weeks ago. You said those things, and others. You said things you weren't proud of then, even less now. You were awful, hurtful. You humiliated her. You didn't mean to, but you did. You beg, she repeats, and you flinch at the anger in her voice. You swallow your pride, and you do what you should have done much, much sooner. You apologize, deeply and profusely, begging her to forgive you. Something flickers on her face. Surprise and something you can't quite place. But her eyes are cold, so very cold. She sighs and snaps her fingers. Darkness takes you. You wake up in your bed.